Hi, my name is Venus Black, and it is time to let my voice be heard. When we first started quarantine, we were aligned under the hashtag We're in this together. And what I saw happening was Muslim people helping Christians, blacks helping whites, and we were making it, albeit baby steps of progress. It was baby steps of progress. It was still progress. And I feel like we were going in a really, really good direction. And it almost seems like someone saw that and said, you know what? I know how I can cause dissension. I can kill a black man. And I can bring Black Lives Matter and all lives matter back into the mix. And I can cause segregation. I can cause people to fight, and I can cause them to war. I can provoke their anger. And they did it. So I refuse to support anything divisive or promotive of segregation, because we are in this together. This is not something that is exclusive to America either. The things that I have seen, that while there have been some talks that have been, ears have been opened up to at least hearing each other, which I think is good, since this came about. What I've also seen is an extreme explosion of racism towards white people. I've seen at least a dozen or more just today posts about, what's the whitest name that you know, people questioning why white people are dating outside of their race, why certain black people are dating outside of their race, but it is always being pointed at the white person. The question is always given to the white person in the relationship, because they know that if they gave it to the minority person, it would be seen as racism. They know that if we were talking about what's the blackest name you know of, it would be racism. What's the gayest name you know of? It is not acceptable. Until we can fight these battles of oppression, tyranny, fascism, without using race, without using our sexuality, without using hate, anger, rage, until we can do that, until we can clearly express ourselves without aligning ourselves with ideas that are offensive or absurd, absolutely absurd. It's absurd to believe that the white community does not deserve to have a voice here, that the gay community doesn't deserve to have a voice here. This is horrifying and it's not horrifying because this happened to a black man. This is horrifying because it happened to a man, period. I just can't align myself with any more racism. I can't align myself without subjecting myself to further racism that I have personally experienced by people coming up and feeling that they have the right to, what are you? Asking about my nationality. And these are random people that I just, hi Bob, how you doing? Hey Venus, what are you? Are you serious right now? Yeah, no. And it's increased since the movements have come in, because they feel that I'm technically not black because, well, she's got white skin. And it's not completely, mine isn't even completely white. I don't even pass as well as some people do. But, yeah, there is another kind of racism that we're leaving an opening for. With "we are in this together," that opening isn't there. It wasn't there, and that's why they had to bring Black Lives Movement in here. That's why they had to bring All Lives Movement in here, because they couldn't stand for us to be just happy with "we're in this together." No relation to your national origin, no relation to your race, the color of your skin, sexuality. No race, creed, color, or any kind of objectification was used with "we are in this together." But for some reason, everybody wants to go after the Black Lives or All Lives movement. I don't understand this. So I am pulling back from companies that are aligning with this simply because it gives further fuel, and using my voice in those companies with those platforms is silent acceptance that these kind of ideas are acceptable, and I definitely believe in, don't side with the oppressor. Sometimes that oppressor is the masses of the asses. Really think about that.